a brand new show that just dropped. While the presenters play dominoes, a special guest will be discussing all topics that matter to you. Everything from judicial, legal, health, wealth. Nothing is off topic. The name you asked me? Domino Effect. Domino Effect. Come listen. It's time well spent.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Whatever time of the day you're watching the show, this is the Domino Effect Show. If this is the first time you're watching the show, this is how it works. Me, the Padre, I'm going to be playing dominoes with some friends. Today, I have Eves on the table with me, and I have Lady KKB, and I have Woodland, the owner of RPJ, with us this afternoon. Oh, should I say tonight? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys know how it is. It
depends where you're watching it.
Wedding,
Communion, barbecue.
barbecuing, all sorts of stuff going on. So
Yes.
today we decided to invite Woodland, who's the owner of RPJ. She's the catering connoisseur of this area. So let me tell you guys a little bit about Woodland. Woodland is Jus, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's a devoted Christian woman, a wife, and a mother of 3 children, 2 girls and a boy, right? RPJ stands for Woodland Prophet Jus Catering. Now, you're probably wondering how I know Woodland, right?
I was about to ask
It was weird though. So my sister used to live in Norwood, and then she says, "Oh, I have a friend moving." I was helping Woodland move and her husband in an apartment. See, she probably doesn't even remember that. That was like 20 years ago.
No, it wasn't because
It wasn't?
Emma was a baby.
Oh,
remember,
geez, I thought it was that long.
Matthew was about maybe 4 or 5 when we walked over.
Wow, I
And
thought it was that long.
Matthew kept looking at Emma because he was like, "Oh, she's beautiful. Mommy, look."
Oh, Matthew was a Willie.
He was looking at Emma, huh?
So,
Yes, he was.
What's going on, Woodland? So now I've introduced you to everybody, to our viewers. So that's what you've been doing, catering, huh?
Catering, yeah.
Okay, so you know me. I don't know if you tell you that. When you're on the table here, we don't let you win.
Well, we'll see about that.
So
Right?
I'm just letting you know
we'll
that.
see about
So-
that.
I don't need a handout.
Okay, so is that my turn?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
your
so,
turn.
So did she just play or this is my turn?
No,
I
it's
play.
your turn. It's your turn.
Okay, all right.
Waiting for you, big boss.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody
Oh,
pass.
legit. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, wait, no.
Oh,
She's
wow.
like,
I want
she's
to know. I
she's
want to know
like-
more about
she-
Woodland. So,
Well,
Really?
she can talk. I mean, so.
What would you like to know?
besides catering, I want to know: is there something else that you do?
That you do?
So besides catering, I'm a minister as well.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah.
so you pastor?
No, no, not yet. Not yet.
Oh, okay. So now let's go back to, he's always asking weird questions. Just so you know that, okay? I'm letting you know that right now. He's gonna be the one asking you the weird questions. Yes.
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready for
Okay,
you.
just so you know that. So let me ask you a question. So
Okay.
let me just go through it. What inspired you to open a catering business?
So it's funny because I've always loved cooking, right? Always loved to cook, but
My turn.
I didn't even realize that I could make a business out of it. And then I have a cousin of mine. She always hosts events. And then one day she asked me, "That was my turn. You skipped me."
Oh, I did?
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
sorry.
Let's have some respect for the guests.
I'm sorry. This was like my hot topic. Go ahead.
So my cousin, she asked me to cater for her group that she was having come to town.
Okay.
And then when she asked me to do that, it was like one of those moments that lined up because I always wanted to be an entrepreneur because my dad's an entrepreneur. And so I always wanted to start my own business. And I was like, I don't know what I can do. I don't know what I'm good at. I just don't know. And then when
did you forget the guest?
Yeah, that's your turn.
you
I just
you
played.
just played? Okay.
Yeah.
See?
He's doing the same thing, right? You see that? But he turned around and said to me, "Let's have respect for the guests."
All right, so continue.
So
She just closed the game, guys.
She
You guys not paying
did.
attention?
You closed the game.
I told you
And
I
I
was gonna
won.
channel
What
my
you got?
daddy.
What you got in your hand?
Oh,
What
my
you?
I told you I was gonna channel my father.
That's
Wow.
right.
Yeah,
That's
but you're
right.
not
And
supposed-
I'm winning.
But you're not supposed to close it.
Oh,
If
yeah.
that's the way I can win, why not?
Well,
He
she
said-
she didn't win. You
he-
didn't win. It
I-
didn't
oh,
matter.
see,
You did not
sore
win. It
loser.
didn't matter.
But the other special
Sore
guest won.
loser.
So continue. So,
So when my friend did that to me, so I feel like that was one of those moments where, like, God opened my eyes because I was asking, like, I want to be an entrepreneur. I just don't know what to do. I've always told my friends that are doing entrepreneur things, "Oh, I'll support you. I'll invest in your business," but I couldn't see it for myself. But all along, every event, I'm cooking for people.
Okay.
Somebody's at the hospital. I'm always bringing food. I'm always doing food. And so finally, when I did that event, that's when it clicked for me. And then so I started it then.
oh, you didn't win.
I did win.
No, you did not.
Do you
She
get
had
it?
2
Oh
points.
no,
You
because I
had-
had. That's why.
Oh, you had two?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what I said.
Either way, girls against boys.
That's not how
You
it
still
works.
lose.
Oh,
That's not how it
you're
works.
starting
Okay.
a war right now.
So
It's
what?
all
Let's continue. What type of service do you provide?
So I provide full service catering, right?
Okay.
So full service catering, anything that you need that's regarding food, I can do, right?
Okay.
So I have, I cater parties, weddings, birthday parties. We don't like to talk about it, but funerals. I do corporate events and stuff like that as well. And then I do meal prepping for people as well. What else do I do? I also have like all kinds of signature things that I do. So I do my own cremas, I do my own pickles, I have my own hot sauce. I have my signature sauce that you guys all tried today.
Yes.
And I'm trying to think. Yeah.
Okay.
See, because one of the questions that I had for you was, in a business,
That's
in a world that's
Sorry.
so saturated by so many different businesses where restaurants do catering and different people do catering, I was going to ask you, what makes you stand out? And you just answered that with what you said in terms of saying that you have your signature sauce, you have your own pickles, you have your own hot sauce that you make. But also, one of the things that I realized after eating your food was that it was pretty healthy, because I wanted to remark on your kale salad. So where do you get the inspiration for the menu that you present, that you provide to your clientele?
So one of the things I do for my clients, a lot of people ask me for like menus, but I like to tailor everything to the client specifically, right? Because sometimes people are like, "Oh, send me the menu." And then when they look at the prices, they're like, "I can't afford anything." So what I love to do is I like to sit with you and I find out what you like and I find out what you're looking for. And then I try to make what you like meet the budget that you have. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna ask you to reveal.
Passively.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not gonna.
You can do that.
I'm not gonna ask you to reveal
Oh.
the ingredient you put in on your food.
Well,
and
you
your
should.
For the secret sauce.
secret sauce, but there's a sauce that we taste early. That's so good.
Okay.
It's a green sauce.
Okay.
How you come up with that?
So that's the ultimate sauce, right? And so with the ultimate sauce, what I did was,
But are you allowed to say it? Are you gonna tell them for real?
well, I'm gonna tell them what I can tell them, right? So basically, the ultimate sauce is a sauce that replaces all other sauces in your kitchen, right?
Oh.
So you don't have to have so I marinate meat with it.
Oh.
I make sandwiches with it. I make
Oh.
salad with it,
Oh.
right? I make dip with it,
Oh.
right? So if I'm
This
having
is a game changer.
if I'm having a sandwich, instead of doing mayonnaise, I could put my ultimate sauce on it. Like we did today with the kale salad,
Yes.
I use it as dressing.
Okay.
So that was my inspiration. Like so many different sauces for so many different things. What if we had one sauce for everything that tastes good on everything? So that was my inspiration.
So
for
like
that sauce.
she said earlier, it seemed like you
Is my turn?
provide
Yes.
some healthy
Options.
option. So that green, this is everything that is green. it's good for you. So I can't keep drinking that green.
Yeah, everything is healthy. It's all healthy. It's all very healthy for you. And that was another inspiration too for me. Like when I'm trying to eat healthy, nobody wants to eat bland
Yep,
broccoli,
yep.
right? And even for my kids don't like to eat vegetables, especially my 7-year-old. He won't eat vegetables, but let him have the ultimate sauce, and he'll eat it.
Anything for you.
So that was the other inspiration too, like something that, again, I like to eat healthy, but it has to taste good.
I can't wait to tease my wife with that sauce.
You should. She's gonna love it. She is gonna love it. If my kids love it, I'm sure your wife will.
Okay, so do you have some? You have special? Are you specialized in certain type of food, such like organic? Do you provide gluten-free type of service?
So like I said earlier, I will tailor anything to what the client wants because we live in such a diverse community now where everybody's dietary needs are different. So whenever I have a new client, I'm sitting, that's why I remember when we talked, I was like, what are dietary restrictions? What are the allergies? What are that? So I can know what I can do. So if somebody says they're gluten-free, yeah. If they say they want all organic, overall, I use fresh produce. I use everything fresh. I make everything from scratch. Everything from scratch.
Okay.
All right. So do you have a license?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're talking about catering business. You have a catering business, and I know some type of people called catering business. They do have a business, but when you call them for service, the service is limited. Like they say catering, but they only there to provide the food. They do anything, but they don't have any. If you
They
have
don't
a
have
party,
the staff.
you don't have the staff to.
So he's basically saying, do you have a wait staff?
Yeah.
Full service.
Full service.
Full service.
So-
Yeah. So I've catered, my largest party to date is 150 people.
Wow.
Yeah. And we did everything. We served the food. We
So is
cleaned
that
up.
my turn?
No, that's mine.
No, wait.
Oh, maybe mine.
I got
It's
4.
your
So
turn.
that's yours, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I have the wait staff to do all of those things. And I even travel too. Like if you're out of state, I can do it out of state.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, in terms of, because you said that you have a wait staff, what do you have? Do you have like an industrial kitchen, or do you do all of this out of a particular space? Because I know a lot of people, they have like a set building or a set space that they work out of, or they do it out of an industrial kitchen.
So my dream is to have an event hall that does all of this stuff, but I do have an industrial kitchen that I have access to that I can use for like big parties. There are smaller things my house is fitted for, but when I have like really big events, I do have an industrial kitchen. So it helps like with small businesses like mine, instead of having to pay for like a space right away, I can rent space as I need it. So I do have that. See?
She wins again.
It's the ladies today.
So you kill double stick.
Hey, she killed double six.
She killed double
She has-
six.
You're not supposed to kill the double stick.
I'm supposed to kill whatever. As long as it puts me in ahead.
She's killing. I'm not doing killing double six. She killed double six, dude. Not me. I don't know what you're talking about. You're talking to the wrong guy.
Sweet Will, this one's for you. See, am I making you proud? Because I'm representing you today.
She's doing it. She's doing it. And I'm going to write off her coattails. As long as the girls are winning, listen, it's a win for me.
Wow.
Look at that. 2 against 0. Is that what it is?
Wow.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go.
You're going to go deeper?
You're gonna go deeper.
We're gonna go
Okay.
deeper with the drink.
With the drink. Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know.
So,
I don't know what kind of drink it is. I don't know. I'm just drinking it. It seems like everything you bought today.
it was
Ooh.
amazing.
So
Thank you.
tell us more about that drink.
Okay.
What's the name of it?
All right. So I made for you guys today blueberry lemonade.
And you know, typically,
You talk about- you
dislike,
can't even
I
say the
dislike
word.
blueberries.
Blueberry. It should be blue, right? No.
I didn't make the
You know, I really dislike blueberries.
You really
That's
dislike
true.
blueberries,
I dislike
really?
blueberries.
Because whenever
And
I make
love
blueberry
this
smoothie.
Yeah, I don't
Hate
like
that.
those either.
See,
Oh, jeez.
I really
Blueberry
dislike
smoothies,
them.
blueberry muffins.
Blueberry lemonade
But
was
blueberry
delicious.
lemonade, yes.
Isn't
It was legit,
it
though.
blueberry should come up thick, like a thick.
Well, well, I strain it and I know how to measure it just so that it's not a
Wow, dude.
smoothie.
So you
Right?
you're amazing.
Oh.
You're doing something.
And I think it's like for me it's the Haitian kick in it.
And what's the
'Cause
Haitian
when-
kick?
It's the extract.
Oh.
The vanilla extract or the almond extract is that extra little je ne sais quoi that's in there. It's
Je ne
good.
sais quoi. Uh-huh.
Come on.
So let me ask you a question, Roland. Do you have any aspiration of opening a restaurant?
The dream is not really a restaurant, honestly. I want to, so I don't know about other states, but there's no like, I feel like, especially Haitian cooking, and I don't mind going outside of other, like genres of cooking, right? But especially with like Haitian restaurants, Haitian venues, we have excellent cuisine, but not an excellent space to display that cuisine, right?
I agree.
I don't think there's one, and I'm not trying to disrespect anybody. There is not a single like Haitian restaurant that I'm like, oh my goodness, I want to go on a fabulous date night with my husband.
And that's where I'm going.
And that's where I'm
Well,
going.
here's the thing. That's the reason why I'm asking you
No,
this
but
question.
that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm leading up to. So it's like for me, that's the dream. I don't necessarily want to have a restaurant per se, but I want to have like an event space where people are getting married. Because a lot of times Haitian people will compromise the cuisine for the space.
Yep.
Right?
Okay.
So we would love to have a beautiful wedding at a beautiful space with great Haitian food. But where are you going to do that? So for me, it's more about like those bigger moments in life where we can display the Haitian cuisine on a bigger scale.
So that you want it to be all about the full experience.
Right. Eventually, what I would love to do, I don't see myself as a restaurateur, but what I would love to do after I establish my event space is I want to travel across the country to people that have the passion for cooking, but they don't have the business sense. And I want to partner with those people and help them start restaurants. But I don't personally want to own a restaurant. Now, if you ask my husband that question,
he wants to open
he
a
wants to
restaurant.
open a restaurant.
Of course.
Yeah,
That's
because
right.
I think
Because I think it's very necessary to open that restaurant. 'Cause I'll be sitting there.
because no, I mean I do understand what you said because when you're looking at it, I can tell you today you came in and brought us a full scale experience. You're coming for a visit, and we were thinking, okay, we're going to get a taste of what you do, but you brought us a full scale experience of what you do. And I can tell you, I don't know for you guys, I was blown away.
No, it was legit.
It was legit. And one thing I take out from the way you set up the table and stuff, and
She was very professional.
very professional.
Okay.
And you have someone that was with you. I don't know, it could be your husband.
That wasn't her husband.
Yeah,
It's not
her
someone
husband.
that was it. It was her bodyguard.
Bodyguard
Slash husband.
Shout out to Stanley. If you're watching, thank you for coming in and help out.
That's what's
Thank
up,
you.
Stanley.
Thank you, Stanley.
The way he do the
napkin.
The
napkin.
Yes.
That was on point.
And he's on point, and he's doing it so fast. The way he set up the spoon and the.
What you gotta tell our viewers what you say when you was doing it though.
He said,
Listen,
I don't want this.
I'm a
I need
Haitian guy.
paper plates.
I'm ready.
Paper plates.
I'm ready to eat. So when you're doing all those things,
It's not for me.
it's not for me. I'm ready. And you can smell the food.
Yeah. The salivary glands were working, right? Working like,
said,
I want to eat, I want to
food.
eat. So,
Your turn.
what makes your catering different from all the other catering companies?
I want to say what makes me different from all the other catering is the heart I put into it. No matter, anybody can tell you, no matter how big, no matter how small, my commitment is my commitment. Like I almost killed my husband on the way here because I was like, we need to go. We said 4 o'clock, we gonna be on time. We're not gonna be those kind of Haitians. And then he drives slow. So I didn't even let him drive. I was like, we said 4 o'clock. So my commitment to my clients, it doesn't matter. Like for me, it doesn't, like you see how I came today, that's how I'll come for anybody. It doesn't matter. I feel like sometimes people like if it's not a lot of money or if it's not a big clientele. But for me, I have a standard of excellence for myself. And when I present myself to whomever, whenever, however, I always, and I'm not saying people don't do that, but that's my standard for me. I always present myself excellently.
So you do it with love.
I do, and that's on my business card, cooking with love. Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
So I know you listed the type of product that you offers. Can you do that for us once again? Can you tell our viewers again?
So products. I
Yeah.
have the cremas,
Okay.
and I do cremas year round.
Okay.
Okay, because I know some people only do
On
cremas on
Christmas.
holidays.
Yeah.
I love cremas,
Okay.
right? And so I don't want to have to wait till Christmas
To have
to have some. So I do cremas year round. I do the special sauce, the ultimate sauce, and like I said, the ultimate sauce, it is the sauce that you can use for everything in your kitchen.
Yes.
And I'm gonna give you a little tip. Like, it's great on fruit, believe it or not. Like, you wouldn't think that. It's excellent as a
Really?
fruit dip. I have my own hot sauce. I have my own pickles. I will be launching a cooking class soon.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I do the meal prepping, which I really love because for me, I was taking care of my parents that were sick. Is it me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your thing.
I was taking care of my parents that were sick, and it got busy. Parents, 3 kids,
Yep.
and all of that. And so that's another thing that I do with my business. I think about things that would have made my life easier, right? And then I offer that to people. So I always think about like busy moms and busy career professionals who really don't have the time but really want to eat good stuff. So I really, really enjoy doing the meal prepping, especially when you go, like, I remember one time I was delivering to my client and she was like, we just had McDonald's yesterday. And she didn't want to feed that to her kid, but she's so busy, like doing what she needs to do. That's what she had time to do. So for me, I love being able to come in, healthy meals, somebody that you can rely on. And then I pray on everything.
Okay.
I pray. And she's like, and when she, like, one of my clients, she's always like, I can tell you pray on the food. So,
That's
yeah.
why it tastes so good.
You got to put God in everything.
All right. So the meal prep. Let's talk about meal prepping.
Yeah.
Right. So now, because it's a big thing now. Everywhere you go, there's a meal prep being delivered. So do you hand deliver that, or do you kind of like what's the process? How do you do that?
So everything is, yeah, it's delivered to you. But if somebody wants to pick it up, they can.
Okay.
But so when I have a meal prepping client, I get on the phone with you, we do a consultation, and I find out what your needs are.
Okay.
And then based upon what your needs are, I build the menu for you. Some people are super healthy. And then so we give them a super healthy menu. Some people are like, give me grill and banan every day. I'm like, if that's what you want,
You'll get it.
that's what you're gonna get.
I think you might find somebody here that
Listen,
might.
I got you.
But not grill, but just kabwit.
Kabwit. Mhm.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Did I just wake up something? Here?
Yes.
I'm saying
Yes,
we
you
just eat
did.
some kabwit, and the kabwit doesn't cry at all. it's way when you put that in your mouth, it just
It melts.
melts away.
Melts in your mouth.
Yeah, it's really.
Thank you.
I like the
That's my
way
turn.
you do your cooking.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
I have another question regarding we just talk about cremas,
Yes.
but I just taste your cremas. It was, like I said, everything that I taste today, it's amazing.
Thank you.
And back home in Haiti, I usually know only one type of cremas, the one with the coconut. That's
Right.
all I know. But these days they come up with different variety of cremas. Did you do that too? Like,
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. So for me, before I expand to something else, I want to perfect what I have.
okay.
Right?
Yep.
And then once I perfected that, then I can experiment. Right?
Okay.
So for me, I wanted to perfect my cremas
Because
recipe.
I think putting another variety, another ingredient in cremas, it's not cremas anymore. Because that's the problem.
I
That's not-
agree with you
that-
too.
I agree with him
agree. Like,
because
you
when
put-
people are throwing different flavors,
Yeah.
it's like okay, where are we going there?
Right. Now it's mojito. I don't know.
Yeah,
Exactly. Where are we going there? It's like when cremas is cremas.
Right.
If you're adding other stuff to it, it's not cremas. It's cremas light.
I don't know.
Yes.
It's cremas drink.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
What is it?
It's like cremas alike.
That's true.
You know what I mean? It's like, come on.
It's on my turn, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's your turn.
So being a I know you have the children, you have the biz. When do you have time to do it all?
Really? You got to do that? Now you're going to make her win?
No, she's
I-
not gonna
Listen.
win.
So
She's not gonna win. She passed.
she's not gonna win. She passed.
The guy have to win too.
She did pass.
And you know what? What the guy
Take
do?
care of this.
He won. Yeah.
There you go.
All right, you guys got one.
No,
All
that-
right.
we got twice. We
You
got
got,
two.
we got two. Okay.
Yeah,
Fine.
there you
Two
It's
to
all
my
right.
two. That's all right.
It's okay.
Continue.
Oh, so how? When do you find time to do it all? And do you have another hobby or another job other than the catering?
Other than raising 3 kids, I mean.
And the reason why I say that is because there was a restaurant in Worcester, and the lady who owned the restaurant, she worked at night. She used to work 11 to 7, and she had 4 children, and she owned a restaurant. She ended up losing the restaurant because the neighbors called DCF on her and said that she was leaving the kids alone and all of that. Her mother lived in the house with the kids. So her mother was with the kids from 11 to 7. And then when she was prepping for the restaurant, her mom was also in the restaurant. So she would leave her mom in the restaurant, go pick up the kids. The kids would be doing homework in the restaurant. But long story short, DCF got involved and her English was very limited. And it was a great restaurant. When I tell you great, the food was delicious. We've never had another great Haitian restaurant like that in Worcester. Because in Worcester,
Are you giving her a
can't
hint,
find-
Patricia?
I'm giving her a hint. You can't find Haitian patties. You can't find Haitian food. You can't find anything that you want. Because as a matter of fact, because I'm giving a shout out for you. Because as soon as I'm done, I'd like for you to give your information for the people to be able to call you.
Okay.
I drive to Waltham to go to Liam's Market so that I can buy everything Haitian that I need.
Wow.
Andouille, grand papa rice, Madame Allier rice, Fogo rice,
Madam Gugus.
Madame Gugus rice, Burley Lee, Bertie Malis. You name it.
All the good stuff.
Yeah, I drive
where
to
do you
Liam.
find it?
I find it at Liam's Market. I think Liam's Market is on Prospect Street.
Prospect Street.
Prospect Street, then Waltham. See, I can't even tell you where it is. And I've left Waltham a long time ago. I used to go to church in Waltham.
All right.
So where can we find your services? How can we reach you if
Yeah,
we'd
where
like
are
to
you
book?
located?
So my business address is in Rhode Island,
Okay.
but I do have Instagram,
All right.
RPJ Catering
Okay.
on Instagram. I don't know if I'm gonna. Oh, I can give my business number, which is terrible. I don't have it memorized. Hold on.
You can grab your phone. Let the people know how they can reach you.
Yeah, I can give you my business number, and then you could call, text. You can DM me on Instagram.
Okay.
I'm working on getting my
Website.
website up and running.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about
So
your
that way-
Facebook?
Yeah, RPJ Catering on Facebook as well.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. That's good.
And then my business number is 508-915-7900.
Repeat
So
that again.
508
915.
915-7900.
Hey, remember,
I don't call myself so.
it's a business.
This isn't a
Make sure you
number
call regarding business.
only.
She's married.
Yes, my husband's very protective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, definitely from what we saw, from the setup of the food to the taste of the food, everything was beautifully done, and we were very impressed because that's not what I was expecting. Like, I had expectations, and you overly exceeded my expectations by 1,000%.
I mean,
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna tell you what I expected. I was expecting her to just bring the food
Some
in one of those.
appetizers.
No, see, no, I expected food. What I expected
Yeah, I
was
expected
to
food.
bring, those aluminum
foil.
foil thing, to put in, that's what I expected. But she set up, like legit.
Yeah,
Hey,
it was
no,
like
That's why I was about the impatient. I was-
It was like, man, what's going on here? I want to eat.
I want to eat.
I want to eat. I just had breakfast. That's all I had. I'm like, I don't get it.
Well, I mean, when you're providing it, like, I love to wow people.
Well, that's good. I'm
I
very
love-
happy
I
that,
love to wow
that you
people.
came in.
Thank you
So
for having
please remember to subscribe, like, and watch the show. And make sure that you guys go and check out RPJ
catering.
Catering, okay? She's on Instagram, and she's legit, all right? So, Roland, It was a pleasure having you on the table. And yes, you did not win. Although
The girls.
I know you piggyback on Patricia,
Okay.
but you did not win.
It's all right.
Excuse
Thank you
me.
for
Who's
watching.
Patricia?
Oh, I mean,
Lady KK?
Lady KKB. It was a pleasure having you guys watching us, beating the ladies.
No, they didn't.
Have a
Lies.
good night.
Yes, yes, we
Thank
did.
you.
Lies.
Thank you. Good night.